All right, guys, continuing on lesson 3.7. It's actually proving triangles congruent 3. Okay. This is probably the last one in this series. Just going to give you two examples, just carrying on from what we've done the last few lessons. So you'll be given a picture. You need to recopy it onto your piece of paper, and you'll be given some information about congruences. So on this one, the given would be AC is congruent to EC, and also we'll say BC is congruent to DC. Okay, given just means you can assume that that's true. Okay, what you want to do is mark these in your picture. Okay, you do need to show these marks to get credit because I want to see that you're understanding. I'm going to mark those two equal with a dash in each. And then this one, BC and DC, I'm going to mark with a double dash to differentiate that these two are also equal. Okay. Now, if you look at this, I don't have enough information to prove because I have a side matching and a side. Remember our postulates, if you want to write them at the top again, SSS, SAS, ASA, and AAS, and then also the HL. Remember SSA did not work, okay? So we're looking at just a side right now, so not enough, but there's, on some of these I'm going to put a blank like this, meaning there's something else you can assume, okay? In this case, if you look at the picture, we can assume these angles here, which we call vertical angles, are actually equal, okay? So how I would write that in here is angle ACB, which is this angle, is congruent to angle DCE. Okay, and now the reason that these are congruent triangles, so are they congruent? Congruent triangles is the question we were trying to answer. I probably should have told you that. Yes, by what? Side, an angle, and a side. And the side on each of these, look at the angle, is where those sides meet. Okay, over here too, this angle is where these sides meet. It's in between them. So that's that side, angle, and a side. Okay, side, angle, yeah, that's too confusing, too many letters. Okay, side, angle, side. Okay, one more example. Example number 2, kind of same deal. You'll be given a certain amount of information. Let's say AB is congruent to AD segments, and then also BC is congruent to DC. Okay, you're given that. That will be given in the problem. You just can assume it's true. You're going to want to draw this out and mark this stuff. Okay, this is a side and this side, right? Single mark. And then it's also telling us that BC and DC. Let's do a double mark. And this one also will have another blank because so far 2 things are not enough, right? You need at least 3 things for these proofs to prove they're congruent. So we're trying to prove, are these triangles congruent? So the third piece here, if you look at this, I mean, if you think about it, both of these triangles have this side on them, right? Like this triangle here and this triangle here both kind of share this side, we say. So this shared side, AC. So I'm just going to say AC is congruent to AC, which all that means, okay, this side is on both triangles. You can triple mark it. All right. Here's the congruence. I'm going to have you guys write ABC triangle congruent to ADC triangle by, what is it? Well, it's a side, and a side, right? Or a side, and a side, SSS. Okay, so make sure you do write this. I'm going to have you guys write this congruent statement and also the reason. Okay, and draw everything out clearly to get full credit. All right, have a good day, guys.